Hi everyone! Welcome in! We're all having a fantastic day. What we are going to do today is we are going to play some of this game called Malys. What Malys is if you do go in my chat and you do !Malys, Malys, expose, endure, and expel evil from innocence in your hunt through a corrupted city. As Noah, a former priest turned demon hunter, you'll perform exorcisms, forge precarious alliances, and strengthen your deck of arcane tricks. It is a unholy roguelite deck builder. I'm excited to play it because this is the same devs who did Stray Gods. And if you know me, you know I absolutely love Stray Gods. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get into it. If you would like to, there's a candle prediction at the top. If you guys would like to jump in on that, but without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get into the game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. There we go. Also, for content warnings, we have demonic imagery and themes, crude language and minor profanity, smoking, alcohol and drug use, death, children in peril, graphic descriptions, and sewer slide. So, I also have exclamation point triggers, if you guys would like to see those as well. But I hope you all are having a great time, and let's go ahead and get into it. Just that over. Oh! Okay. I don't think I can use controller to play this, but I will attempt. You cannot use controller. Okay. This is definitely a keyboard and mouse game. You run. You grab. Oh. Choose an artifact. Obsidian Blade, core damaged focus. This dark blade is weighty in your hand. Restores 10 will at the end of every exorcism. Book of Unholy Flame, glow and light focus. This book radiates holy power. Gain 1 glow per lit candle at the beginning of your turn. Pale Sensor, defense focused. You feel safer with a sensor hanging from your belt. Start each exorcism with 5 tuppen. Ooh, I don't know what I should choose. This seems like a lot of fun. I don't know. Ooh, what should we choose? And will 1 glow per lit candle at the beginning of your turn. Use a deck. Oh, okay. Deal 6 damage, costs 1. Compel. I have 6 of them, or 4 of them. Arcane Shield, apply 6 wards, so I would have 3 of those. Salt Prison, add 3 salt cards to my hand. Salt cards do 3 to base damage and cost 0 candles. Miracle, 1 step forward, apply 2 verbal, 2 wrath. Okay, that's Obsidian Blade. What about the one for Holy Book of Flame? We only have 2 compels. We have 3 wards. We have a light, which light damage. Sacrifice 5 will and light 3 candles. Consume. Deal 4 damage and apply a shackle. Deal 22 damage and consume for the Tower Tarot deck. Ooh. Nail Cleanser. 3 compels, 4 wards. Faith Restored. Apply 13 ward when burnt. Reduce cost by 1. Cost resets when played. Apply 1 fortify each time ward is added to Noah this turn. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. I think I'm gonna start out with Obsidian Blade. And we'll see what happens.
This is no ordinary city. No bustle of traffic, no lights, no music, no laughter. sound of heavy wings.
The night begins. It was an angel, an actual celestial being who I'd met on more than one occasion. Perhaps they would even be my guardian angel. It would certainly account. Ooh, they look hot. Account for this particular celestial's strange interest in me, despite the fact they didn't do much guarding, more watching and mocking, really. Oh, I sighed. I wasn't expecting to see you here. They didn't respond to my annoyance. Instead, they grinned mischievously. I've been waiting for your arrival, they announced, and then declined to say why for that reason. Or why for what reason? It made me feel uneasy, more watching and more mockery to come, apparently. I don't suppose you'll tell me your name this time, I asked. As I've told you before, I've had a multitude of names, a smirk played on the edges of their mouth. Would you like me to recount them all for you? I sighed. Angel it is, then. Angel chuckled, a high and light. You've come so far already tonight, and yet you've so much further to go before the sun rises, further than you even realize. Typical enigmatic, holier-than-thou bullshit. It didn't help that the angels were, in fact, holier-than-thou. Are you going to help me, then, for once? But I've already helped you, Noah. Then they paused, making a show of mock surprise at my scowl. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you prefer Father Noah? Not for a long time, no. I was curious what they meant by already helping me. Celestials were masters at not telling you the whole truth. But it wasn't in their nature to outright lie. Instead, they laugh at your efforts to piece together the half-truths, so asking what they meant by that was not going to get me anywhere. Just tell me where he is, and that's all the help I need. Angel stared at me a moment, cocking their head like a bird, and then without a word, they lifted their hand and pointed out into the city, ahead into the darkness. Thanks for nothing, I growled under my breath. I expect no thanks for what I do, they said, completely serious perhaps the first time, and they spread their angelic wings wide, and with an effortless leap they were off to the black sky and gone. Didn't bother to wait to see if they would return. With that, I rode on. My hunt had begun. Oh. I just get to choose. So, this is me. Lesser demons are these. Greater demons are these. Unknown is question mark. Angel healing is the angel wing. It's until all the fucking way up here. Lydia, curious. Gideon cards is up here. So it seems like I should probably go this way. Try this one. Oh. Final note. At first I thought I must be in the wrong place. A wealthy apartment, dark, but otherwise unremarkable. This is the sort of place that didn't belong in the city, but which you could find in the corners of the Nouveau, which had caved out for themselves. Within moments... Oh, I had something on my face. Ugh! Within moments, I felt, just as I had outside, an infernal presence hiding somewhere within. Giggling to myself, a demon so impressed with how well it hid from me, I caught a sight of it, a full-grown man peering around a wall before he vanished again. More giggling as I heard footsteps running on the plush carpets. Hide and seek, was it? This wouldn't be much of a challenge. You've encountered a lesser demon. Deal damage to break the demon's will and exorcise it from the host. Be careful to keep your ward up. If the demon looks like it will attack, study the demon's intent to get an idea of the next action. I have 100 health. He has 28. In order to play cards, you need to light candles. Ignite one candle by burning a card. Started by selecting a card from your hand. You're done, select enter. Oh, so I can discard cards to light 3. I get it now. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. I get it now. I get it now. Okay.
Speak now to the host, so lost in shame and despair. Hear my voice.
Oh. Fucking beat me, bitch. The fuck? 2, 3.
Know you are loved. Listen not to the dark whispers. Believe you are cherished.
Exercised. I got 18 faith, or I can choose a card. Faith is currency that will help you along your path. Make sure you visit shops along the way to spend your faith wisely. I'll choose a card. Reduce cost of top card in your drop pile to 0 until played. This one. I'm like a fucking motorcycle priest. The apartment building had been woefully easy to enter. Its door practically hanging on its hinges. A small child stared at me in bewilderment before running off into the shadows. But she wasn't the host. The host was upstairs. I could feel the demon up there, feebly trying to avoid my mind's eye. I knew its apartment the moment I got on the floor. It was the one filled with cold silence. I tried the door. I wasn't surprised to find it locked. Inside it was pandemonium. I saw deep scratches on the walls, the sofa was ripped open, stuffing everywhere. Broken pottery, smashed furniture, the carpet torn up. Instantly, I heard a feral cry of rage. Bounding around the corner came a middle-aged woman, running on all fours like an animal. She wore a bloody, tattered nightgown, and her fingers had been worn down to bloody stumps. She snorted like a bull about to charge, but I wouldn't let the demon do more damage than it had already done. I already knew its name. The woman would be free. There's city candles at the end of the demon's turn. Oh, I see. So nothing will carry over. So you here. You also go here. Go there. You go there. And you also go there. Its turn. Let's go again. Okay, so I just need to attack him. Got it. Do this. That. This. Do this. So then I can do that. I'm just gonna end turn. Oh, they heal themselves. Fuck. Okay. That. Do that. Do that. So then I can go 1, 2,
Believe you are cherished.
I like this so far. This is cool. I like this a lot. Up here as well.
Stop the lie.
You.
Deny it. Refuse it. Reject it. Hear my voice and return to the light. This is the hour.
And we exorcise the demon. Collected my faith, and I get to choose a card again. Ward blocks incoming damage by 1 per board. It's removed at the start of your turn. Damage dealt is evenly split across allied units except the host. Removes the staff to start the other's turn. I like this. This one. Have coffee and take a sip. I enter deserted. I enter what perhaps had been a police station. Now it's dark and deserted. The smell of death thick in the air. Whatever had happened here happened long ago. Old terror and despair mingled together, tickling my senses as I stepped into the dusty floor. The inferno was near. I steeled myself and sought it out. Though the place was otherwise deserted, there were old bloodstains everywhere, black pools on the floors, splatters on the walls. In the back office, a man sat in a chair. He was older, his body rigid and gray, but there was still light in his eyes, barely. He tried to open his mouth, but instead his teeth ground together. He shivered. The demon within him was small, weak, but its hold over him was complete. "You can't hide your name from me, demon," I said. So that costs 2. This over here, this over here.
Voices
1.
rise as one and cast into the wind.
This.
Hear our call. Come to our aid and drive out the evil before us.
That. And end turn. Might try again. I want to add a shield, so sacrifice all that to that. Then I'm curious what this one does, so I think I'm gonna that there. There we go. It's just a combination game. I like this a lot, actually.
This is the hour of our need. This
5
is the
more
hour
left.
of our dread.
Okay. You go there. You go there. You go there.
I command you to be
Huzzah.
gone.
Oh, I love this so much. Deal 7 light, gain 2 spark. Be careful. If a card is added to the hand after beginning your turn, it's free to play that turn. Ooh. Gain 1 fortify and toughen fortify. Retains ward for 1 turn per stack. Toughen, gain 1 additional ward per stack when any ward is gained. Like that. Unknown. I believe in you. I stopped for gas at a rundown station on the corner of a busy street, one of the few that appeared to still be operating. Indeed, the clerk inside of the convenience store stared at me in surprise when I asked him to unlock one of the pumps. I had to repeat myself several times before I finally pressed the proper switch, although not before deliberating over which one it actually was. I'd seen only a few other cars on the road, here and there, so it wasn't much of a surprise. It did make me wonder, however, where were they all? How long had it been like this? I went back out to my motorcycle, trying to puzzle it out. As I stood in the blustery wind, watching the fuel pump's meter slowly chime in as it rose, a woman approached from the shadows. Hello! She was shivering in her leather jacket, I saw, but seemed determined, like she was on a mission. I had no idea whether it would be a good or bad thing, however, so I remained wary. "You're the priest?" she said hesitantly, by way of greeting. "I used to be," I replied. "Do we know each other?" "I have a friend." "You helped her?" "You drove the demon out of her." She stopped and shook her head, her expression bewildered. "It's so wild to even say that out loud, like demons aren't even supposed to be real." I nod. "Been doing that for years, I still feel that way. Can't deny the evidence, saw it with my own eyes. Why doesn't everyone know about this?" "Because they don't want to know." We spoke for over an hour. There in the parking lot, she told me her name, Giselle, that she couldn't go back to her old life knowing what she knows now. What other choice did she have? I told her she could always help me if she wanted to. Exorcisms were difficult and dangerous, but the burden could be shared. But only those who truly believed. "I do believe," Giselle avowed. "I believe in you. I'd be happy to help if you let me." And just like that, I had a new follower, one determined not to turn a blind eye to what she now couldn't unsee. Choose a card or choose a garden. Summon the believer, consume. If Noah has 10 or more ward at the beginning of the demon's turn, apply 1 toughen to Noah. Consume. This card can be played once per exorcism. It will not be sent to the discard pile or be redrawn. Cute. I can either go for a greater demon or I could go for a Curios. I know what Curios is. Nightclub. The nightclub is the kind of dimly lit, smoky place one would find the worst of humanity. You could hear their low whispering, see it in the shadows just out of light. Voices barely carrying over the music. And the music itself. I was expecting jazz, something deep and swank to pair nicely with the tang of cigarettes and alcohol. But this had a strangely alien feel to it. Sonorous, crawling along the skin and sweeping into your soul. I couldn't identify where it was coming from, only that it had the ability to either keep you out or invite you inside. It must have invited me, for I suddenly realized I couldn't recall coming inside. I was simply here. I looked for a place to sit. Maybe there was an act to listen to, I figured, or a proprietor with an eye for the odd or unusual arrival. I'd barely sat down when I learned it was the latter. A woman emerged from the recess of the nightclub, sauntering over to my table with a glint in her eye. It spoke of mischief. She had dark skin and a darker dress, as well as a warmth to her, an aura that made her feel more vivid than almost anyone else I'd ever met, or else I'd encountered in the city so far. I was instantly mesmerized. "You're new here," she said with a grin, taking a long, casual drag from her cigarette holder. "It doesn't sound like a question." Her grin widened. "It's not." She could tell I was sizing her up warily, and while I thought she was delightful in the attention, I slowly realized she was sizing me up right back. "The name's Lydia. This is my place, and you? You're out of your depth, stranger." I was about to protest that I had been invited, that I felt invited, but she waved an elegant hand to cut me off. "In the city?" she chuckled. "Not in the club. Here. You're welcome." "Ah, then my name is Noah." Noah. Lydia seemed to almost taste the name, rolled it around her mouth as if it held a fascination on its own. I realized there was a... Ooh. She took another long drag, her eyes sharpening as she continued her appraisal. There was a power in them, I realized. I could feel a hint of the arcane that clung to her, strong and eldritch. This woman was much, much more than she seemed. I can help you, Noah. It felt as if she'd come to a kind of decision. In fact, we could help each other if you're willing. One can never be too careful in a city such as this, after all. What kind of help do you need, exactly? I asked, my suspicions growing. Let's start with your faith, she said lightly. You have it to spare, and it's as good in my hands as any others. In exchange, I'll give you access to my store of charms and potions. Thing I expect you'll find quite useful on your journey. And what do you know of my journey? I asked. Only a little. Return any time and tell me more about it if you'd like. She turned and walked away, her hips swaying to the rhythm of the music. We can talk more then about the help I need. I had a drink and left, wondering who this Lydia was and what I'd gotten myself into. Gained access to Lydia's assistance. Oh, I can buy shit. I don't have enough. What is it gonna give me? Like a fucking 2% discount? Damn. Might as well use them all. 7% discount. Leave. Lesser Demon. And the Underground. How many underground parking lots did this city have? Far more than it needed. For all of them were a little more than half abandoned holes in the ground, and each of them tweaked Noah's sense of claustrophobia far more than he would have ever liked. But he parked his bike outside and was going in, down, down into the darkness, because he sensed the infernal below. It didn't take long to locate the source. Car driven down here recently and crashed itself into a concrete pillar, and there had stayed. Nobody had noticed or reacted. As I walked towards it, I saw the driver had been half propelled through the windshield. His forehead was covered in bloody slashes, and his head twisted at an odd angle. But even so, it was the seatbelt still wrapped around his arms that restrained him. He growled and snapped like a rabid dog, his eyes growing red and malevolent as he saw my approach. This was the demon's victim. I wouldn't need to say in this dark hole for long. This demon was about to learn the meaning of pain.
Voices rise as one and cast into the wind.
I still have one left. Damn.
All right, we got this.
Come to our aid and drive out the evil before us. Serpent, O deceiver of innocence!
Oh.
sword, I cast light upon the darkness. Leave us.
Yeah, let's go. I get 3 light, which I think is 3 candles. Deserted. I entered what perhaps was once a police station, now dark and deserted. The smell of death thick in the air. Whatever had happened here happened long ago. Old terror and despair mingled together, tickling my senses. I stepped through the dusty floor. The infernal was here. It didn't take long to find. An old man wriggled on the ground in the shadows of the back room, surrounded by human remains I could barely identify now. They were just flesh and flies, while he writhed in agony. Help me, he gasped, fingers reaching towards me, even his eyes bulged in fear. The demon within him was a weak thing, terrified. You can hide your name from me, demon.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Behold the light, thing of darkness. Behold the mighty and tremble before me.
Oh, fuck me. I see.
We will overcome. We will persevere. The blessed will drive you from our hearts.
I mean, that's me, not him.
As wax melts before the fire, so the wicked shall perish at the presence of Satan. This is the hour of our need. This is the hour of our dread. to our aid and drive out the evil before us.
There we
Be
go.
gone, creature of hell.
Exercised. Exercised. Okay. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. I can get healing, I can get a greater demon, or I can go back to Lydia. I think I'm gonna get healing. I would like healing, please. In the alley. I was riding my motorcycle down the street when I suddenly spotted a familiar figure in the alleyway, so I pulled the bike over and walked back, half expecting that the figure would be long gone by then. But no, Angel stood there in the shadows, bold as you please, eyeing me warily. You're following me, I accused. They nodded. Yes, they stood there, arms crossed, refusing to elaborate. I sighed. Dare I ask why? You dare too many things, not least of which is floating the wishes of the highest, and thus placing your immortal soul into peril. A smirk slowly crossed Angel's lips, their eyes filling with mischief. But in this case, go ahead. I wanted to bash my head against a wall, and instead I gritted my teeth. Aren't you afraid of being seen? I said, looking in the street. There were no passers-by, but there could have been. Afraid? No, none shall see me that I do not wish to see. Me? So you wanted me to see you? Of course. All right, I'll bite. Why? Hi, Tiff. I know! Tiff, there's hot people in this game! Tiff, this game is made... Thank you for the first, Tiff. This game's made... Oh, shit. I just unplugged my headset. By the same people who made Stray Gods. I got it gifted. You can do... exclamation point Malys. I have it in my title. And then exclamation point triggers as well. There are some triggers. So be aware. Actually, I still haven't played Stray Gods. It's fine. I'll do exclamation point Malys. Exclamation point triggers. There we go. So you can see if you would like to stay and see game. I think you should be able to. I haven't gotten anything bad yet, but I'm also like on my very first run. But it's a roguelike deck builder, which I've never seen before, and I feel like it's really cool. Angel sighed. They inspected their fingernails as if the encounter was suddenly boring to them. Your hunt is going to put you in a great danger, Noah. I can already feel your mortal will having eroded. So meager, so fleeting. It's remarkable that you choose to put it at risk at all. And so you're here to what? Provide a running commentary on the health of my soul? Not at all. I offer succor. They gave me a pause. Healing? From this celestial being? They didn't seem the type. And you'll do that in exchange for... faith, they declared with a smile. Proof that you possess it at all. Proof that you deserve my aid. Faith in exchanging for services rendered, just like Lydia wanted. It appeared my faith was about to be sorely tested in the night to come. Assuming the angel was correct and I'd need healing. Considering how I normally took a long and needed rest after each exorcism, but tonight I'd like to be doing many. They were probably right. Much as I hated them being right. Fine, I grunted. How will I find you if I need your help? Be around, Angel chuckled. The same high and light chuckle I heard when I arrived in the city. It was like a little girl's, and it set my teeth on edge. And if you're not around when I need you, they shrugged. Why, then you'll die, Noah, like mortals so often do. I supposed it was something, more help than I'd expected from this particular being, to be honest. It's so cool! I love the writing. Ooh, spend faith and recover your lost willpower. Spend faith and power a card of your choice. I want healing. Restore will by 10, restore will by 20, restore will by 50. I can only do this. So. Upgrade a card. Go from 6 to 13 if I upgrade for 75. Well, I don't have that. It's so good. That's 75. I don't have that. I'm so sorry. I don't have that. It's not a thing that I have. Why am I getting no gifts? Hiya. Okay. Now I get cards. Okay. The mansion. I found myself at the door of the mansion. Also, Tiff, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. I loved your stream today, by the way. I was lurking most of the time. I found myself at the door of a mansion, a luxurious and sprawling place that was entirely at odds with the dilapidated buildings I'd seen everywhere else in the city. It occurred to me to wonder what exactly I was doing here, who I expected to find within. Curiosity prompted me to reach towards the delicate doorbell, but before I even pressed it, the door opened. An elderly servant stood on the other side, regarding me impassively. The master awaits you within, he said, and stood aside. That was it. No mention of who this master was, what he wanted, or how he knew I was coming. What else could I do? I went in. Inside the mansion was just as luxurious as the exterior, but cold and still, like a museum. I was ushered into what I assumed to be a sitting room, but I didn't have long to wait before the master made his appearance. Suddenly, he was standing before me as if he'd been here all along, a seemingly young man in a snappy suit, pale locks falling across the most chilling, hungriest eyes I'd ever seen. The moment they bore into me, the faintest flicker of a smile dancing across the man's cruel lips, I knew exactly what he was. You're a demon, I growled, quickly reaching into the back for a weapon. He watched me with an air of amusement and no alarm whatsoever. And you're an exorcist. His voice had a faint, unearthly timbre, sending an instant shiver up my spine. I paused, waiting to see what he'd do before I attacked, and he nodded as if this pleased him. I am often called the Collector, he said. But you may call me Gideon whenever you visit. And what makes you think I'd visit you to do anything other than banish you from this earth? Because you aren't hunting me, exorcist. You're hunting Malys. How do you know that? I demanded. It makes my business to know all who come to the city, why they're here, what they desire, Gideon said as the last word with relish, and then sat in a nearby chair. He did so languidly, assuming the air of comfort that ignored the fact he was an infernal creature and thus my enemy. I trade in souls. You see, he gestured at the array of cards that lined the inside of his oversized coat. Do you like? I don't. You won't have my soul, demon. A slight rise of an eyebrow and a smirk said, We'll see, without him uttering a word. Nevertheless, we can do business, you and I. And why would I do business with you? For the greater good, of course. You want Malys, and I'm happy to assist. For a price. I stood there, not even bothering to ask. Fifth, he declared. In return, I'll happily deal with you for items in my collection. Items you simply cannot live without. Quite literally. His slow smile was that of a shark's. Thus begins any good business relationship, wouldn't you agree? Yet again, being in the city, wanting a bargain for my faith, why was I not surprised? I didn't stay long. I wasn't as certain as Gideon was that I'd ever be back. Buy a card or remove a card. I doubt I can buy a card. 54! Draw 3 cards, apply pocket to 1 card in hand until it's played and your turn. Deal 3 light if 4 or more candles are lit. Also gain 40 ward to extinguish all candles. Deal 7 damage 2 times. Yeah, no, I have none of that. I only have 15 faith. I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit. I saw the big boss, the region boss. Who's this? Oh, my Obsidian Blade deck. Let's see if I can defeat him. dust to dust. The old man had brought me to their small home hours before. It's my wife, he sighed. I don't know what to do now. I've got her locked in the basement. I can't even go down there anymore. She doesn't recognize me. I stopped him before he started crying again. It's not your fault. What's inside her now is something you were told wasn't real. He nodded, but I knew my words didn't sink in. He blamed himself, even so. I went to the house and entered, bracing myself for anything. The old woman was exactly where I thought she'd be, inside a bare room with only a mattress and a strong smell of blood and vomit. Evil had seeped into the floor and the walls here, and she cackled. Her red, glowing eyes watched me and approach. You don't belong here, exorcist. Not in my home, not in this city, not anywhere. Time for it to end. Brave words for a tiny demon. I sat on my bag and took a breath. It was time for us to do battle. I'll do that, and I'll do that, so I can do this. And then I'm going to expend that, so I can do that. And I'm also going to expend that for next turn. Oh, it's only 48? Oh, that's a minor, bitch. Gain 1 doubt, ephemeral, and non-burnable. Received a debuff from the demon. I would like my believer, so I'm gonna burn that, do that, and my turn. Oh, fuck you! Do this, assault, will, fuck him! Deal damage, I'm gonna do this, and then turn. What the fuck? Yeah. What does Oath do? Damage evenly split between allied units. Okay, yeah, fuck this. I do want 13 ward, but I want the 2 toughen more. Fuck that. Fuck that. I want this. Please and thank you. Fuck that. I need that. And fuck that. Don't kill me. I'm at the end of my first run. Don't fucking kill me. 22 damage. Oh, perfect. Okay. We're gonna do that. We're... Ooh. Bye, bitch! Block myself again, just in case he attacks again. Salt, salt, salt. See, that's what fucks me. I don't want that. I want this. I don't know why I have those stupid cards. I'm gonna die. Unless I fucking kill him this turn, I'm going to die. Not even think I can kill him this turn.
Give them the strength they need to endure.
Nope, I'm gonna die. Shit.
No, I'm not done yet.
10 encounters are defeated by the demon within in the lower stacks. 45 minutes. Not bad, not bad. So all the cards I had. I gain 115 faith, 45 minutes, exercise 5 demons, no bosses, 15 cards. Oh, I like this game. I actually like this game. I may skip over some of the like writing stuff because I read it all out. We're gonna skip that. It's so pretty though. We're gonna skip the story bit. That's Angel. Basically the same path as last time, so let's do that. Yeah, we know. Meet this guy in the alleyway. And so now I know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you dead. Come on. Card. Yeah. Good. I need to stop trying to say that I'm gonna play my card. Those cards, because those cards don't do shit. I will be attacked for 9, but okay. Let me do that. I'm gonna do another fucking... Do that. It'll save till next turn. Can't burn this, because if I burn it, I'm gonna take 5 damage. I learned this the hard way! That. Draw 3 cards. That. Shield. Give that away. Give that. Give that away. Salt. 1, 2, 3. End my turn. Only a little bit more left to go. Okay. That gives just to be salt. And then with salt, I can win. Done. Done! Exercise the demon. Get my faith. Choose my card. Gain 12 ward, draw a card, and add volatile to it to the remainder. What's volatile again? No, I don't want to do that. I don't like volatile. Give me words of hope. 7 damage 2 times. Now, I could do a greater demon, or I could do lesser demon. I kind of want to try a greater demon, but if I do this, it's going to be 2 greats back to back, and then a minor. If I do this, then after this I can decide if I want to do healing or if I want to do a great. So I think I'm going to go this way. Skip it. Keep this little boy. Oh. you're almost dead after the first round, buddy.
There. I beseech you to deliver us from this infernal spirit. Back to the pits. I command you.
Bye-bye. Bye. Hope you have a great time. Ooh. I like that. I think I'm gonna go for the Greater Demon and see what happens. I haven't seen this one before. I stopped my motorcycle outside a restaurant, the kind constantly surrounded by a cloud of fried food, smells, and despair. A single board attendant manned the drive-thru window, but there seemed to be no customers there or inside. I wasn't here for the food. Indeed, the stench alone would have dissuaded me if I were hungry. No, I stopped there because I sensed an infernal presence. It was coming from inside, however, so where? I walked around uncertainly, eventually circling to the back where the restaurant hoarded its garbage and wasted grease in a series of large bins. The stench here was worse, as the infernal presence. I approached the bins, preparing for anything. I noticed one of the grease bins was open. It was filled almost to the brim with a grayish sludge, littered with limbs and dead flies, and something was moving inside. At first I thought it might be an animal, then I recoiled, seeing it was a person. A woman emerged from the sludge, and she was smiling. Great big grin on her face as she was a child splashing in the tub. "Help me," she said, her voice scratchy bass of an elder smoker. Her smile was wider, and she giggled. "God, please help me." The smell made me want to gag. The woman slapped her hands on the surface of the grease, splashing it. I felt some spackle on my face and coat, and again my gorge rose. She began to rub the goo on her dress and upper arms like it was soap, as she was trying to make a lather. Demons make humans do all sorts of strange things. Some like to play around, experience what it means to have human feelings, or perhaps test our limits. I thought I'd seen it all over the years. I'll admit, however, this was a new one even for me. "Stop this," I commanded the demon within her. "You've had your fun." The woman stopped her playful splashing. Her head swiveled around to face me like a doll under the guise of some childish hand. You had yours," taunted a deep voice from within her. "Why don't you come in here with me, sweetie? There's plenty of precious filth to spare." I took a deep breath and reached into the bin with both arms. The grease was surprisingly cold and the woman shockingly light. I heaved her out of the bin with considerable effort, tearing my coat in the process. She landed on the asphalt in a gooey mess and snarled like an animal. The demon was not happy with me. "You picked the wrong night to cross with me," I said, scrambling to my feet as I readied for the oncoming fight. Okay, we have taken ad break because we're almost out of ad break time. So, how my ad breaks work here is we go on a little BRB for 3 minutes. You can get some snacks, get a drink of water, get some food, whatever you need to do. We will be right back here in about 3 minutes. I hope you guys have a great time. Mwah! Oh no, then we're back. Thank you everyone for sitting through the ad break. I appreciate it. Let's see how much longer I'm gonna play of this. Oh. What the fuck? You've encountered a greater demon. This demon is stronger than those you defeated before and is powerful enough to obscure its true nature. Until you break its will, the demon's intentions are hidden from you. It's not good. That's not good at all. Ah, fuck.
Grant us thy mercy. Grant us thy protection. Smite this evil before me. Reveal your true name.
No, Fedor. Oh, fuck. I can't use the purple cards because they damage me. Fuck. Shield me up, Scotty. Number 14, okay? Just don't fuck me up. Oh, he's gonna do 9 6 times. I need to kill him. He's got 14 left. If I do this, then that'll defeat him, so I just need to sacrifice 2.
Be gone, creature of hell.
Okay. We did it! Let's go. I get 40 faith. Choose a card. Gain 9 wards, 6 ward and 2 oath, 1 glow. Oh yeah. We love Reversal of Fortune. Let's do a minor. Someone in the basement. Oh, I don't have any healing. Oh, shit. That's a problem. I didn't realize that. I think I'm fucked. This looks bad. I'm on to. Oh, Jesus fuck.
Be gone.
Six word and 2 oath to Noah and allies. Oh, Jesus fucking. I can survive one more battle, I can get healing. And then I go to a greater. Okay. Shit. I can't light candles, burn a card, or remove 1 step. Oh, you fucking cunt. god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Don't hit me for more than 18. Assault prison. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, I didn't protect myself. I'm gonna die. Fuck. I'm fucked. I'm dead. I'm fucked. I'm dead. 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 Damn it.
I did all I could.
If I just survived a little bit longer, I would have been fine. If I just survived a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna do one more.
This is no ordinary city.
One more. One more. I keep going to that one, but it looks good, so I keep going to it. Okay. I need to be smart about my decisions this time. Attack. Attack. You. Attack. 1, 2, 3. Done. In one turn, you're almost dead. I've gotten very good at the simple ones. It's after doing a hard one and then doing a simple one, I have a fucking problem. Put that there, we're gonna put that there, we're gonna put that there. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do yoink, and you're dead.
Command you to be gone.
Get our faith, and we're gonna choose a card. Deal 7 damage 2 times. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant fucking day. Question mark. Good Samaritan. 1 minute I was riding on my motorcycle down the side of the road, no traffic, barely any pedestrians in sight. Just the glare of the street lamp and the wind in my face. Then something dashed out in front of me like a bike. Dashed in front of the bike. I only caught the briefest glimpse of their startled face in my headlights as instinct took over and I swerved to avoid them. The bike slid and my head slammed hard against the pavement. That's the last thing I remember. I don't know how much time has passed when I finally started to regain consciousness. I realized I was sitting against a brick wall. My bike was nearby, but on its side, still in reasonable shape. Something was wrapped around my head, and I reached up to feel it. I realized it was a bandage. "You're lucky," said a voice nearby. I turned and saw a woman kneeling down next to me. She was rummaging through a kit. I noticed under her jacket was a nurse's uniform. "You could have hurt yourself a lot worse with a tumble like that. You should really wear a helmet." "Who are you?" I asked. I tried to, as the pain in my head suddenly became a blaze of white heat. She smiled patiently. "Name's April. I was on my way to work when I saw you crash." She had the air of someone so exhausted she could barely continue, yet who battled on nevertheless. "A few bruises and a solid bump on the noggin, like I said. Lucky." We chatted for a while as I sat there, partly because I think she wanted to make sure I still had my faculties. Yet she also seemed glad for the break and wasn't eager to get to the hospital. "It's always a horror show at night," she confessed. "You're a good excuse to be late." She dug around her bag, coming up with a variety of medications I could take to ease the pounding headache I was undoubtedly about to suffer. "This is too much," I said. "You really don't have to do this." "Yes, I do." April gave me a serious look. In this city, it's way too easy to overlook the people who are in pain. Just keep your head low, keep on walking. I can't live like that. "You're a good person," I said, and I meant it. She chuckled, brushing off the compliment. "I don't know why, but I have a feeling you go more out of your way to help people than I ever will." And with that, she collected her things and was off, presumably to her job at the hospital. The drugs were helpful as she intended, but I think what lifted my spirits more was encountering such effortless kindness in such a dark city. Aww. 15 faith or 25 faith or 15 will. It seems like I'm never fucking spending my faith, so I guess we're gonna get will. Fuck it, I'll do a greater now. Why not? As soon as I heard the screaming, I began running, towards it, not away from it. It was the sound of someone in such agony their cries twisted into something raw and animalistic, and I knew what that meant. I was already inside when I realized I'd run into the underground parking garage. Dark and abandoned, drips of foul water running down the concrete walls, pools tainted with gasoline into thickening rainbow colors, the smell of old sweat and grime, and the screaming. I had to find out where it was coming from. Let me touch this up. Gotta be looking fresh. Down and down I ran. The only cars I saw were never going to leave here ever again, rested and still. The screaming echoed from below, occasionally into desperate gaps for air, followed by a keen wailing that raised the hair on my arms. And then I saw her, a woman crouched in a back corner, covered in deep scratches up and down her arms, covered in slick sweat, blood, and mucus. "Get out!" she gasps. "Get out!" She began scratching frantically at her shirt, tearing it. "Now stay calm," I warned her. I stopped a few feet away and got out my back. Suddenly she stopped scratching with a shudder, like something dark was swelling up inside of her. She became calm. A slow smile spread across her face. "Oh, I am calm, Noah," said a deep voice that came from down her throat and layered with her own. "Are you calm? Calm enough for this?" I started unpacking my candles. The voice inside the women began to laugh, and the sound of it echoed off the concrete walls until it reverberated inside my head. "You won't be laughing long," I swore to myself. This game is so dramatic, and I love it. It's so dramatic. This is another one where I have to defeat them. Or I can figure out what the fuck's going on. Salt, salt, salt. 2 just in case. Oh, you just fucking whipped that in 1 second? I see. None for drawing, so let's do 7 twice. Then let's do that and do that, so I can do this and do that, and then do that. I always want to leave myself with 1 for the next time, if I can. Okay, so we're gonna start out with a ward. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna add a little bit more protection.
Your true name.
Just in case. What's your name, buddy? The many is one. Interesting. Oh! Oh. You're a big boy. Okay. A dark twisting swarm? What the fuck does that mean?
Be gone.
The fuck does a swarm do? Oh, you cunt. As flies split from the host swarm, they will accumulate increased damage dealt to you during certain Fuck me. So he's about to hit me for 6. So I need to hit him for at least 6 back. Sacrifice 3 of these so I can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that. I broke his shield, which is fucking annoying because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. fucked up that, but that's fine. Is there a draw too? Nope, but there's this! Salt. 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 Swarm gone. So now I can apply healing. That, do that, attack, attack. I defeated the flies. I'm proud of that. And they're back. Love that shit.
To our aid and drive out the evil before us.
Salt. 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 I like the strategy in this game. I like it a lot. I feel like it's definitely something that I'm gonna be able to play a lot. If I die, I'm so pissed, bro. You and you and you go by. You go there. You definitely. And then you go there. First we're gonna start off with salt. We're gonna do bam. And bam. And bam. We're gonna do you. We're gonna check you. And we're gonna do this and this. And then I'm gonna protect. So I don't get double whammied. Okay, you're already hacked, which is good. So I can salt again and do bam and bam and bam. We're gonna toss that, we're gonna toss that, do that, and we're gonna toss that, and we're gonna protect. You're only on 8. You don't have very much left. I would like to kill you. Please and thank you. And you're dead. Expel. Hold on, bitch. Oh, you fucking cunt. I forgot. Salt. 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 And then you're gonna get tossed so I can double protect. Salt there. Salt there, and salt there. Toss you. Toss you. You only have 34 left, buddy. Let me know when I can kill you. The fuck was the mowing? I'm borking. I'm borking! Thank God. Exorcise the demon. Jesus. Give me my faith and give me my card to choose. $13,420 would be very nice to have. Thank you very much. Give me some healing for the love of God. Yes, I would like healing in an alleyway. Thank you. Heal me. By 20. I could have just double paid for this. That's crazy. Okay. Lesser demon. We should be able to defeat this one, no problem.
Now, cast out this infernal infestation.
This one shouldn't have multiple levels. It should only have one. Salt, 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 and salt. Do you, do you, do you, do you, do you. Yeah, I knew. I knew you were gonna hit me.
I command you, O wicked serpent, O deceiver of innocence.
And you're dead. Have a
Return whence you came.
great day, buddy. One wrath for each card played in this turn. Ooh. I would like unknown, please. Not a priest crying. I've sinned, and it's something God will never forgive me. Not this sin, not me. Someone came to me, someone I knew, someone I purported to care about, and they said they wanted me to hear their confession that they had sins they'd hung on to for years, sins for which they were finally ready to repent. I'd asked what sins I know it's between a priest, confessor, and God, but what if God doesn't understand? Oh? No minor, that, there, which I think this should be the plan, because I don't want to do any more majors. Because if I do any more majors, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Look, stats! Please tell me it's a demonic librarian. Fucking child. God damn it. Good. I'm only gonna get slashed a teeny bit. No salt. One wrath for each. Ooh. Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Christ. Salt this bitch. 13 ward. Why am I receiving a debuff? I didn't do shit. Why am I receiving a debuff? I'm damp. Why am I damp? Salt this bitch. Fucking hell. Protect myself. Jesus Christ. I said this was supposed to be a fucking easy one. Why are you being an ass?
Faith is my shield, and faith is my sword. I cast light upon the darkness.
Oh, fuck your cunt. Okay.
I say to thee, release your hold and tremble before the righteous.
We can double attack if we do this. There we go. Because I could not afford to get taxed again. Give me my faith. Let me choose my card. 3 salt cards, so I get another salt card. Salt cards are good. 12 yours, draw a card, and volatile. I'm gonna do draw 3, because draw 3 would be great. Question mark this shit again. Let's somebody scramble. The waitress stood at the counter, looking straight out of a roadside diner like you'd see on a television. Take a seat, hun, she called out after spotting me. I'll be right with you. I looked around. I was the only one in the place, so I picked a spot by the window so I could watch the world go by without me in it for at least a few minutes. The menu in this place was strange. Funeral potatoes, ambrosia salad, something called a garbage plate. What do you have? She said, appearing at my table almost out of nowhere. Her name tag said Addie. What do you recommend? Depends on what you're in the mood for, hun, Addie said. Everything here is better than you think it is. Guaranteed to lift up your spirits, something you look like you might need, if you don't mind me saying much. She was right. I could use a pick-me-up after the night I was having. Surprised me. Sure thing, hun. I'll get a good care of you. Be back in 7 minutes on the nose. There wasn't a hint of sass or flirtation in this woman's voice, so different from the stereotype I had initially taken her for, just earnest charm. I especially liked how she called me hun. It made me feel protected, almost like a kid, even though I was absolutely her senior. After what I realized was exactly 7 minutes, she returned with a massive plate and set it down in front of me. Looks good. On the plate was a hash. Oh. Sorry, now I really want hash brown casserole. On the plate was a hash brown casserole baked in sour cream, chicken soup, minced onion, and plenty of cheddar cheese. Oh, and cornflakes. They're called funeral potatoes, Addie said, a staple at luncheons after you say goodbye to a loved one. Fills up your belly and your soul, guaranteed. Steam rose off the perfectly broiled top of more than generous portion. Whatever was next, I knew I could handle it. Ah! 30 will. 30 will would be great. I do a miner again. In the underground, yeah, we're gonna defeat this bitch. What does 30 will do? I think it was healing. Salt this bitch. Select a card from my hand. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna get slashed. Jesus. He just alternates every fucking time. He alternates. Oh, shit. That card's a suck-ass card. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. 13 ward. Ward is a block. Oh my god. I can only survive so fucking long, bitch. No! It was a 24. Okay. This is good though, I like it. Codex.
There's a violence hit by silence, and it's following you around. You can
love
say what you
this.
say, dancing the masquerade. Still the blood drips steady.
Where's Pius? Pious mode, cannot change around. Words give you more faith, increasing each time you die. You take less damage, but more effective each time you die. Easy, normal, hard, and hellish. Disable exorcism motion. Prevents ongoing motion, exorcisms that can affect motion sickness. You can increase the size of text and storylets. Increase the size of tooltips and make a larger card. And cinematic subtitles can be off. That's cute. I love this. Oh, I'm only in slot 1. That's cool. You have to complete 3 runs. Interesting. I think that may be it for me. Unless you guys want to do something else. I think that might be it. I love that game. It was so cute. But I was doing a sort of stream anyways, because I gotta make some foods. But I hope you guys had a wonderful time. It seems like a great time, so I hope everyone was having fun. I am gonna see who we can read out to. Because it is time to go make foods. I'm gonna make my soup. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it. So let's see. Let's see. Senti is live. We could read Senti. I think we're gonna read Senti. Senti is live playing Ascendant.com. So I think we're gonna go raid Senti. Okay. I'm gonna do exclamation point raid. Eeh. You can use bats if you're subscribed, hearts if you are not. Thank you so much for everyone being here. I'm gonna send out stuff for next week's streams. Probably tomorrow. I may also add in a little like working stream, depending. We'll see what happens. But I think that's it for me. I'm getting tired. I still do make food, and I've been running low on energy the last week, which is why streams have been short. But I love you all so much. Mwah. We're gonna raid Senti and have a great time. I will see you all later. Bye bye.